Hi, I'm Chris Van Hollen, and I'm proud to represent the great state of Maryland in the United States Senate. And I'm especially pleased to join all of you to talk about Rachel Carson, a great Marylander who helped spark the modern environmental movement and continues to inspire each of us to do our part in ways both large and small, from protecting our local streams to our planet. First, I want to thank the entire Spring Song Museum team for the important work you are doing to share Rachel Carson's legacy and inspire others to follow in her footsteps. We in Maryland are especially fortunate that much of Carson's writing concerns a national treasure in our own backyard, the Chesapeake Bay. The Bay inspired Carson as a student at Johns Hopkins University and as a writer for the Baltimore Sun. In her first book, Under the Sea Wind, she wrote, and I quote, "To watch the flight of shorebirds that have swept up and down the surf lines of continents for untold thousands of years, to see the running of the old eels and the young shad to the sea, is to have knowledge of things that are as nearly eternal as any earthly life can be," unquote. Of course, Carson not only taught us how to appreciate our natural surroundings, but also how to fight to protect them. Her fiery denunciations of the pesticide industry inspired a grassroots environmental movement that transformed public opinion and reverberated around the world. One journalist calls the EPA itself, quote, "the extended shadow of Silent Spring," unquote, Carson's most famous book. In my work as a lawmaker, I have worked to uphold both sides of Carson's legacy, helping Marylanders gain greater access to the beauty of nature that inspired her early writings, and fighting to protect our environment as she urged us all to do in Silent Spring. Everyone should have the opportunity to experience the timeless landscape that Carson beheld. That's why I'm working to establish a Chesapeake National Recreation Area, which would create more opportunities for people to gain access to the Bay shoreline and experience its beauty and wonders firsthand, while also providing more federal resources for Bay conservation. Cleaning up the Bay is no small feat. It takes coordinated and sustained effort across the watershed. I've been a staunch supporter of the EPA's Chesapeake Bay program, which since 1983 has brought together federal agencies and the many watershed states in the District of Columbia to effectively confront the biggest threats to the health of the Bay. Carson, who rendered the lives of sanderlings, mackerels, and eels as gripping dramas, knew better than anyone that the Bay's wildlife is worth protecting. My own writing isn't quite as poetic, but I was proud to author the Chesapeake Watershed Investments for Landscape Defense Grants Program, also known as the WILD Program, which established a program within the Fish and Wildlife Service to fund efforts to conserve, steward, and enhance fish and wildlife habitats throughout the Bay watershed. Decades ago, the waters and wildlife of the Chesapeake Bay inspired Rachel Carson. Today, Rachel Carson's words continue to inspire us to protect the Bay and our entire planet for generations to come. Thank you all for what you are doing to carry that torch. Take care.